Students, today we will study the another type of the animal tissue, that is the muscular tissue. Muscular tissue, it consists of the elongated cells which are also known as the muscle fiber. It means the muscle cell or the muscular tissue, it is made up from the muscle fiber. These muscular tissue, they help in the movement of the body structure, means you walk, you do your work. For that, the movement which is done by you, all of this movement is helped by the muscular tissue. They contain special proteins which are known as the contractile protein, which contract and relax to cause the movement of the body. The name of these proteins are actin and myosin. These two proteins are present in the muscular tissue. Now muscular tissue, they contain these special proteins which are known as the contractile protein. Name of these proteins are the actin and myosin, and they help in the movement of the body. Now types of the muscle tissue. So muscle tissues, basically they are of three types. The first type is the skeletal muscles, then cardiac muscles and the smooth muscles. The skeletal muscles, they are also known as the striated muscles. If we will see the structure of these striated muscles, they have light and dark color striations or strips on them. So that is why they are known as the striated muscles. The cells are the elongated in shape. Then they are multinucleated, means many nuclei you can easily see in them. They have so many nuclei in them, so they are multinucleated. Then they are voluntary. The word voluntary means they are under the control of our will, means according to our will we can move the skeletal muscles. So that is why skeletal muscles, they are also known as the voluntary muscles. The second type of the muscles, they are the smooth muscles. These smooth muscles, they are non-striated. Non-striated means they do not have any striation. Like we have seen in these muscles, they have striations, light and dark color bands present in the skeletal muscles. But in case of the smooth muscles, no such striations are there. That is why they are known as the non-striated muscles. Now you can easily see that they have the central single nucleus. So they have one nucleus and they are involuntary. Involuntary means they are not under the control of our will. Next type of the muscles are the cardiac muscles, which are exclusively present in our heart. They are striated, means they also have the light and dark striations. They have branch cell. If you can see the cells, they are the branch cells. They are multinucleate, means they have 1 to 3 nuclei, and they are involuntary. Involuntary means they are not under the control of our will. Now one by one we will study about these muscles. So again, coming to the first type of the muscle, that is striated muscles or the skeletal muscles. The cells are long, cylindrical. You can see the structure. The cells are cylindrical in shape. So they are cylindrical and they are multinucleate, means they have many nuclei. They are also known as the voluntary muscles because they show movement when we want. So as per our will, they show the movement. That is why they are also known as the voluntary muscles. The second type of the muscles, they are known as the smooth muscles. The cells are long with pointed ends, like they are spindle shape. If you will see their structure, then this type of the structure they have. So they have these tapering ends, means pointed end, and they have the single nucleus. They are also called unstriated muscles because they do not have any striations in them. Then they are not under the control of our will. That is why they are known as the involuntary muscles. Now the movement of the food which is caused in our alimentary canal. Now in our alimentary canal we know that esophagus is a part. So that contraction and relaxation of the esophagus, that is done by these involuntary muscles. They are also present in our blood vessels. They are also found in the iris of our eyes, in the ureter and in the bronchi of the lungs. More detail you will study in the next class. So right now you have to learn only these examples of these muscles. Next type of the muscles are the cardiac muscles. These are the muscles of the heart. They are involuntary in nature and they are known as the cardiac muscles. Cells are cylindrical, branched and uninucleate. The heart muscles, they show continuous rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life. We all know that the muscles of our heart, they continuously contract and relax from birth till the death. So they have the power of continuously contraction and relaxation. Now if we compare all the three types of the muscles, then the first feature which we will see, that is their location. So if coming to the skeleton muscles, they are attached to our bones. हमारी bones में जो भी जितनी muscles होती है, because they are under the control of our will and they are attached to our skeleton. That is why these muscles are known as the skeletal muscles. Second type of muscles are the cardiac muscle. They are present in the walls of the heart. Third type of the muscles are the smooth muscles. They are present in the walls of the hollow organs, vessels and respiratory pathway. They are present. Now the characteristics, what special characteristics they have. So the characteristics they have, skeleton muscles, they are long, cylindrical, multinucleate and they have so many striations, means light and dark bands they have. The characteristics of cardiac muscles, so they also having branching networks, then they have special membranes that are the intercalated disc. These intercalated disc, they are present at the interval of these fibers. So they are the special feature of the cardiac muscles and they are also highly striated, means they also have the striations. Then smooth muscles, they are tapered, means pointed at the ends. They have branched network and they do not have any striations, so they are non-striated. Now their control action. So skeleton muscle, we know they are voluntary. They produce movement in our joints. They also stimulate by our nervous system. Involuntary muscles, cardiac muscles are the involuntary muscles. They pump blood out of the heart, but they are also under the influence of the nervous system and the hormones. And last type of muscles, they are the smooth muscles, which we know involuntary because they are not under the control of our will. They produces peristalsis. Peristalsis is a type of movement which is done in our esophagus during the process of digestion. So that is done by these smooth muscles. They contract and relaxes, and this is the basic comparison of all these three types of the muscles. Thank you everyone.